Hi, my name is Mike Anderson. I'm the president of Essential Mortgage. We are a Ladder and Bloom Realtors company in the great state of Louisiana. I'm also one of the former government affairs chair for the National Association of Mortgage Brokers, the NAMB. I'm also a RESPRO board member and a member of the Realty Alliance Mortgage Partners. Anyway, listen, the purpose of this video is to let you know of a trip I just got back from up in Washington, D.C. I was up there Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of this week. And the meeting was put on by the National Association of Realtors, NAR, and we had a meeting on Wednesday with two senior staffers on the Democrat side with the House Financial Services Committee. And this has to do with H.R. 1077, the Consumer Mortgage Choice Act. And I gotta tell you, the meeting lasted for about 2.5 hours. Now, I've been up on the Hill a lot, and I can't remember the last time I was ever in a meeting for 2.5 hours. And I gotta tell you, I walked out of that meeting supercharged, if you want to call it. I was fired up a little bit. That on the good side, these two senior staffers, and I'm not going to mention their names, but they were just diving in for information. And we were showing them graphs and charts, and I did it for our company as a mortgage broker, what the damage would be caused out of the newly released qualified mortgage. And I will tell you that the misconception of the mortgage broker being the bad guy, I think, was really put to rest. And I got to tell you, we've got to thank our partners at NAR. They did a fabulous job, and I can't remember, honestly, to all you mortgage brokers out there, I can't remember the last time that you've had all of these trade groups all on the same page, the MBA, NAR, NAM. And I've got to thank them all. There was a list of 4 or 5 of them that went together on this presentation. And I got to tell you, they've done a great job. And for you mortgage brokers out there, NAM's done a fabulous job of cementing that bond between these trade organizations, and we are all fighting the same battle. And that is why H.R. 1077 and on the Senate side, SB 949 is so very, very important to all of us. So I think they truly understand now that the mortgage broker plays a vital role in this housing recovery. And they clearly saw the difference, that there really isn't a difference except for on the mortgage banker side. They have a little bit more compliance issues, and of course they've got the servicing and the sale of these loans as secondary. But it was nice to see my mortgage banker brethren, partners alongside me in this meeting. And we all talked about there really isn't a difference. We're all supplying the same function when it comes to the origination side. So I think they really get it. And believe it or not, they were still confused about the YSP, thinking that we're going to steer people one way or the other. We clearly corrected that and that myth, so they don't. So they basically get it now that doesn't happen anymore as a result of LO Comp. So I was totally thrilled about that. Also, we had the chief economist with NAR, Lawrence Yun, did a fabulous job explaining what's going to happen. I'll tell you, the interest rate front, he sees them capping at maybe around 5%. That's long term, which isn't that bad. That's still a great interest rate environment to be in. But another thing that came out yesterday, if you remember, in the last 4 or 5 months, Richard Cordray has publicly come out and said that he still feels loans will be made outside QM, all right? And I think you've seen and read and heard from the big boys that no, we will not make loans outside the QM. And even the director for FHFA has directed Fannie and Freddie, you will not make loans outside QM. Well, Raj Date, who was the former assistant deputy director under Richard Cordray at the CFPB, announced yesterday that he has formed a new company, a wholesale company now, to do loans that fall outside QM. This is going to be an interesting development. So now I know why Richard Cordray was very confident in his comments. Now, my hat's off to Richard Cordray and to Raj Date. They obviously knew this was coming down the pike, so this could be a great thing. And the most important thing for brokers out there, The broker's not dead, far from dead. In fact, if you remember, I put out a video a year and a half ago. Dave Stevens said the date from the NBA that the broker is not dead, far from dead, because Raj Date's new company, how are they going to distribute this new product? And he clearly stated through regional banks and mortgage brokers. So guys, I'm fired up. The mortgage broker is not dead. And more importantly, for all of you who have Democrat congressmen, congresswomen on the House Financial Services Committee, or even on the House period, it's extremely important that you follow your trade groups and do what they ask you to do, and contact these Democrats. We need the Democrats on the House side to make sure that the Consumer Mortgage Choice Act goes through and is signed by the President. So do your part. Thank the trade groups. Thank you, NAR. Thank you, MBA. Thanks, NAM. Thanks, home builders. Thanks, everyone, RESPRO, NAIHP, all of you for stepping up the plate and helping with this fight. So with that, I'll leave it all alone, and take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.